And so I was inspired by one of my friends. Her name is Janvi, and so it happens that on her channel, on her Instagram, she was able to do a lot of like artwork, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. And as she's doing the artwork, she's just talking and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I should do that too. So let me give it a try and just go see how this all works out. So I'm going to kind of map out my area where I want to kind of work and what's range, I guess. So I'm going to kind of put marks here as to where I want to be. So this is the edge here. The music in the background is Microsoft Hellbender, one of my favorite songs. The video game I used to play a lot when I was a kid. So I'm mark it right here, and then so pretty much just up here, down here. And so what I'm going to go ahead and just talk abstract paint in the meantime. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can actually map out all the stuff that I want to actually do. So definitely, so please feel free to chat, give me like, all live chats today. If you want to talk and paint, because I'm going to talk and paint while I'm working. So pretty much, there you go. Put this here. So this is kind of the border, so I know where the border is. I have a nice little border. I just messed it up right there. Okay, so what we're going to do. This is cardboard. This is cardboard you can find at any local hardware store when they're putting back all the cool bounty, all the bounty and all that stuff. So when you do that, the music in the background is Microsoft Hellbender, in case you're listening wondering. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just set up my arena, and this is my area where I'm going to paint in. That way I know exactly how far I need to go. But anyway, so the thing was what inspired me was because as she was just talking about like stuff as she was painting and preparing. And so I'm like, you know what, I can so do this, but as for abstract, I've never quite done abstract before. Well, because it's like I'm more of a realist in terms of my painting and my artwork. I don't try not to be, in an instance, fanciful. I always think that abstract is kind of a subjective art as opposed to, you're drawing, you make a little dinosaur here, or make a little, diplocaulus. So as you make a diplocaulus, so that's what it is. But to do abstract art for me is actually, unique. I've never quite done it before. So this is going to be my range. That right there's the range. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up and I'm going to start just painting. Now, what she said in her thing was to just pretty much just do a balance. So here we go. I'm going to put this little sucker right there in the middle. And it's not supposed to be, painful. It's supposed to be a fun thing. So for me, it might be painful because, when you do something you've never done before, you're kind of like nervous because you kind of have no frame in mind. So I have that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit this paintbrush here. Paintbrush here. What she said was just kind of just put a dollop and go. So here we go. I'm going to do one of my favorite colors. I love the cadmium yellow. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to add that right to the center right there. Right to the center. Abstract. And then I'm just going to, just like this, I'm going to add some yellow to it. Not sure exactly where I'm going to go with this, but, there. Alright. Then I'm going to take a little dollop and then go over here. And so I'm going to put dollop over there. Okay, like that. Put that right here. And just to be random, I'm just going to put it like right over here somewhere. Alright, so here's some more colors I have. I'm trying to get my whole masking tape thing in there. So put this over there. So this here. Make sure it gets back in focus. Okay, back in focus. Alright, so there's that. So she was saying just roll it and roll it. Okay, so let's just talk about stuff. I'm trying my best to do this without thinking about what I'm trying to do. Just letting it flow, Just let it flow. Just let it flow, let it flow. Okay, so look at that. And just kind of go with it. So here goes this. And so just floating and just painting. I'm gonna move this paintbrush out of here so it's not in the way. So all my life I've always been painting or working on art, but it's never been just random. It's always been structured. Is what's kind of unique about this. is in focus. Yeah, focus. Alright, so then there's that one. We're gonna try some blue. Try some blue. Sorry for that. Sorry about sneezing into the camera. Or into the or sneezing into the sound effects. Okay, so here's this. Okay, now a little bit of blue.
The dumb thing turned off on me.
Oh, I gotta plug in the battery. I'm gonna put the battery in. abstract painting. Trying to figure out, just doing something I've never done before. Usually abstract, I'm more of a realist in terms of my interpretation. It's something I've never done. I was inspired by a friend of mine on Instagram. We were doing a live video, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and do that. So here am I. Add a little dash of red to it just to give it a little bit of difference and see what happens. I don't know what it is, but hey, looks pretty interesting. Not sure what it is. I understand this is quite difficult for me actually to actually be able to do this because believe it or not, everything I try and make is rooted in nature somehow. To make something like abstract is kind of outside my thinking. So I'm really just kind of emptying my brain and trying to just paint. Some, like a bright green or something. Start a bright green. It is kind of great. Take more paint. Okay. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see, just random shapes. Hmm. Don't know what it is actually. Okay, let me add some more stuff. More colors. I like the green. The greens were actually fun to add. I should put the duplicalis right in the center of it and start painting the duplicalis too, right? Maybe I can do that. Let's see if we just don't want to mess it up, but let's see if I could just. Hey, why not, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and just paint right through it. The duplicalis wasn't complete, by the way. I hadn't put a seal up on it, but it don't matter. Okay, so let's see now, see if we can match the colors on the tail and stuff. All right, see, so it's red. Let's put red right through that second. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Pretty cool. Look at. Let's see. Let's get the neat colors on the other side. Okay, let's see now. The paint colors are there's yellow. Okay, down here. There we go. Turning something that's supposed to be abstract to something that's technical. See, can't do abstract to save my life. Let's do abstract on the weird duplicalis. Alright, see. So I got the yellow right there. I guess it's purple up top there, but it's from that angle. It's purple. It's from this angle. It's white. Okay, the swirl actually makes sense. It's actually pretty cool. Looks like a camouflage. I know many artists who do camouflage painting, and I think that's such a cool thing. You know, I know one artist particular that does it. For the most part, though, it's quite. For me, I just sit there and think like, how in the world how difficult it must be to actually match these colors, and be able to make it into something that's, not really sure how it's going to turn out. But I guess that's about life. You're not really sure how anything's going to turn out. Just kind of just take it by the, just go out there and take it. It's like life is life is not for the waiters. It's for those who go out and do stuff. Take opportunity and stuff. All right, so there's that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so right there. This. I'm gonna put some purple on his fingers right there. And some purples over the fingers. So I'm gonna paint it into the painting. This is pretty cool. I guess maybe I'll just have to seal it afterwards. Just gotta seal it afterwards, on the painting itself. This is actually pretty cool. Maybe we could, put this for sale or something. So we might want to buy this. This is my ringtone, by the way, for my phone. I like this song so much, I made it my ringtone when I used to have my old phone. And I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's like, it's the background music. It's a Microsoft Hellbender, and this is what you're supposed to be on that planet. It's like a really cool planet where you have to, make sure you don't destroy too many temples, or you're destroying the enemy, because the planet will turn on you, or the temples will attack you. And it's a cool montage. You have to fight all these monsters and stuff. And this game is Microsoft Hellbender. It's a pretty cool. If you ever get a chance to play it, do it. It's like Microsoft Windows 1995. Okay, so there. All right, cool. So we have there. Oh, cool. That is so cool. It's totally blended in. Well, to see what about there. There. I'm gonna extend the purple. There's the purple. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Okay, so let's see. Where's my brushes? There we go. It goes to say, you know what? If you never did something before, just go ahead and try it. And I'm doing it on camera so people can see you doing it. That way, it's like, people can enjoy it with you. Because I can leave a super chat. You can do that. Like, that'd be great. If not, it's okay. Just thank you for watching. I'm still going to paint. I'm not going to stop. Just keep painting. Thank you for watching, by the way. That's been really cool. And I'm not just painting in vain. Alright, so. Go over that side. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to put some more purple under his arm. Under its arm. I'm not sure if it's a he or she. So. That's looking pretty good. Okay. So let me just, I guess, go back and just finish up and perfect the edges, I guess, of stuff. Try to make it a little bit less random. I don't know. It's just, there's an aspect to it. It's like almost like it tells a story. Let me show you. Let me see if I can just kind of camera off real quick and just, here's the duplicalis right there, and you have it like on the, just 3D. To actually paint it into the picture, so you have that where it looks like almost like the picture is there. I could pick it up and move it, but why would I do that? So just kind of this way. I'm gonna block my light for a second. So there you have the duplicalis being painted. so cool. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. All right, this is my first abstract painting. Okay, people. So, let me know. What do you think? Let me know what you think. It's like because this is new for me. So I'm actually quite happy about this. Let's see if I could just put it right back onto my tripod. So here it is on the tripod. All right, let me get back to this here. Let's see if I can paint some more. So today I went to a business meeting, and it was actually here in Queens, and it was a really cool. It had a business plan about how you should go about your business, and it talked about the overhead, talked about like how to pay your workers and stuff, how to manage overhead, talked about income versus expenses. It was really cool. It was actually a pretty cool time. I was able to. I took Amy and I. We went there. My wife and I with Amy. So we went to go look at some of the cool. Just listen to the people talk. And there was a gentleman. He was trying to. He did some work at a restaurant, and we were part of this thing called the Queens Night Market. And so the Queens Night Market, it's been going since 2015. And so he was able to be a food vendor, because there's food vendors and there's artist vendors. So we're artist vendors, and we've been there for 2 years now. Hopefully we get to be in it this year, but it's really cool. We just enjoy it. We get to meet a lot of people and get to sell our art there in the vendors market, as well as get some more commissions on the side too. So that's really always cool. So anyway, so what happens is he is talking about his story and how when he was at the night markets, it was easier for him to make money because there was so many people that would come to the night markets. So he got like a little bit of inspiration, and he started to figure out how he would be able to do his own restaurant. But see, like the night market's a little different than just real life, because in real life, it's not as saying it's not, but it's like real life in terms of like you don't have that much focused people coming to an area. But then in the night markets, you have a lot of people coming to an area, and I mean they're a lot of people. So you have upwards to like hmm? Oh yeah, you get to move very looking. My son asked me a question. So what happened was they're gonna watch Scooby Doo and stuff. So pretty much long story short, so we homeschool. So don't judge me. All right. So what happens is he was saying about how he have it where he set up the arena and try his best to make his own situation like that. It didn't work out so well for him, unfortunately. He said he worked on it for about the guy who was doing the food vending. He tried to make a restaurant, and the restaurant unfortunately didn't quite make it because you didn't have that much traffic, that much steady traffic coming in. And so he had to do like a research project as to figure out the neighborhoods and all the different locations where he can actually do stuff in, because if you're just trying to do something that's that without research, you're just kind of asking yourself for trouble. So in this case here, there's certain things. The cool thing about the night markets is that you can actually go and take a risk, and be able to do some things, but you're not like risking everything, because you kind of learn by week 2 what you should have done in week 1. And so we've been there we did like about 24 weeks. Well, let's see, how much is 7? That's 5 months in the first year. We did 7 months in the second year, so that's 12 months. So that's about 12 months. Is what's 52 weeks? 12 months. Well, 52. Yeah, 52 weeks at the night market. We did a whole year selling at the night market, and we were able to learn a lot of things about art. And so what we learned is that people love to see you make art. They love to also be able to handle art, because the art that we make, you can touch it, you can handle it. So back to the guy, what he did was that he was able to do this for a few, but he wasn't able to keep going with it. So he had to do it for about 4 months, and he had to go back to his former job, which was, kind of sad to hear about that. But it's like at least he learned a lesson. Maybe he might try it again, because entrepreneurs, we're like seeds. You put us in the ground and we grow. You bury us, we grow. It's a matter of just watching us grow. So that's the thing. My job, I was working. I couldn't wear a mask, and so I was put on medical leave of absence. And then when it got like about 15 months into it, I was pretty much working, learning how to do this craft with making art and everything. And what ended up happening was, by the grace of God, we were able to get some money and able to put a lot of our things into options. And I started learning about DoorDash and everything like that, as well as getting commissions from people. And it was just amazing. It was just amazing how it all worked out and how it turned better, praise God. But then I was they said that if you don't come back a certain time, you're gonna get resigned. So I put my request in to come back, and to my old job, and they had resigned me, or that's not how resigning works, by the way. But I got resigned from my former job, and so people tell me I should actually go and sue or something like that. But I'm like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm not 100% sure that's a good thing to do. I'm kind of debating the idea, because what happens is, to sue someone is, they gave me my vacation pay from the job I was working, and they sent me on my merit, you know. So, incidentally, though, being able to just work here and have my monetization come back, which is about almost like 3 weeks now, it's been so much better to be able to do this. But anyway, long story short, I'm glad to be able to just do art and to drive and to be with my family as best as I can. So, let's see what we have here. I think I need some blue, so I'm trying to make it the blue come closer, so that way I can put some blue into it, so it's like it has a blue aspect. So I could bring some blue closer. Let's see, so maybe I can bring a blue right here. Blue right there, and just make it so it touches the blue. A little bit of blue on the diplocalus. I don't know, it has some kind of aspect of like, there's like a tempestuous beast walks across the land, and as it walks across the land, it causes turmoil and like almost like a Godzilla type thing as it walks across the ocean, across the land, and and floods the bay or something. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, cool. All right, so what we have here is, let's see. I'm gonna give you a good once over because my kids are trying for me to come do some stuff with them. Watch a movie. They want Scooby Doo, so we're gonna watch some Scooby Doo. We watch some really cool movies. The chips, I'm not sure. The chips, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to come and just look for them. Okay, maybe they're there. Hmm? No, I'm gonna look. Maybe it's in the hallway. Go check the hallway. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm being called by my children, so kids call me, go ahead and give you a quick once over of what you see so far. So here's what you have. I was gonna pull out the edges and let you see what the edges look like. But I'll just kind of like, I'll pull out the edges right now and see what it looks like before I go. That way give you that, that's the clean edge look. Alright, so here it goes. I'm off the edge, I'm gonna get this paint out the way. Well, this abstract came out pretty quick. I'm actually quite shocked that it came out so quick. Also realize there's no green in it. Oh, there's green right there, and so okay. Okay, cool. Move all this stuff out the way. Alright, so let me go ahead and just pull the. Hopefully, it comes out nice and clean. Oh, right here. Nice and clean. Nice straight edge. Ooh. Nice straight edge. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at how nice and straight edge it is. Oh, cool. Look at, hold on a second. Okay, one more edge to go. Alright, one more edge. Okay. Ooh, this is so nice. Okay. And some of the pink blood underneath. Okay, so here's what we have. Okay, so just kind of take this out here real quick and just look at it from above. from above. Here we go. So you have this. You have a diplocaulus right in the center of it. Right, diplocaulus in the center, and it's like 3D because it's like 3D diplocaulus. It's kind of in there. Right. I haven't put his eyes yet, but this is so cool. Oh my goodness, I've never done an abstract paint before. And you put a whole diplocaulus right up in there. This is cool. It's almost like a camouflage diplocaulus paint. All right, so folks, I just want to thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. You know, I just totally appreciate the fact that you stayed with me so long. I was able to watch this. Definitely. I'm gonna have more artwork for you to see, but for the most part, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this. Okay, this is my first time I ever did an abstract. I'm gonna put my name on it. I mean, probably gonna cut it out and make it into my name. Okay, guys, push this up a little bit. So my name, I am Gregory. Greg, feeling today. Boom, that's me. And today's date is, what is today, Lucky? Today is the 9th. Today is March 9th. So it's 3/9/2023. Yeah, baby. This is one of one. One of one. One of one. Ooh. Okay, so folks, thank you so much. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Please definitely just share this with everybody. I've never done this before. This is the first time ever doing this. Thank you again for watching. God bless you, and thanks again. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. Thank you for all your support. I wish you all the best. Okay, bye.